Every time Vinicius gets racially abused, football tears itself apart. Presidents speak out, federations release statements, social media floods with hashtags, and then nothing changes. Why? Because this system has no interest in solving racism. It has an interest in having Vinicius. Notice something curious. Every time there's a racist scandal, who steps up to talk? FIFA, UEFA, LaLiga, the very same system that for decades ignored, downplayed, and normalized racism in stadiums. Suddenly, these men in suits sitting in Geneva offices became champions of anti-racism. Why now? Because Vinicius plays for Real Madrid, has 50 million followers, and is the perfect face for a moral marketing campaign. The system doesn't use Vinicius to fix the problem. It uses him to look like it's fixing the problem, and there is an enormous difference between those two things. Now ask yourself, how many black players in the second division, in minor leagues, in youth academies across Europe suffer racism every single week without anyone filming it, without a single camera pointed at them, without a single president releasing a statement? The answer is many. But those players are not Vinicius. They don't sell jerseys. They don't generate clicks. And so the system simply doesn't see them. Racism in football didn't start with Vinicius, and it won't end with him. But while the debate keeps circling around his personality, his celebrations, his attitude, whether he provokes people or not, nobody is asking why referees don't send off fans who make racist gestures in the stands. Nobody is asking why stadiums don't have real enforcement protocols. And nobody is asking why there isn't a single black executive in any major European football federation. And here's the most uncomfortable part of all. The system needs Vinicius to be a divisive character. Because if he generates debate, if some people love him and others hate him, then the racism he suffers becomes a matter of opinion. And matters of opinion don't require solutions, they require endless debate. Does Vinicius celebrate too much? Does he provoke? Is he humble enough? Those are exactly the questions the system wants you discussing. Because while you're discussing those, you're not asking why LaLiga took years to implement concrete measures. You're not asking why the aggressors almost never face real consequences. And you're not asking who benefits financially from keeping Vinicius as a symbol without having to change a single structural thing. They've handed you a puppet to fight over and locked the door where the real decisions are made. So the next time you see an official statement condemning racism against Vinicius, read it carefully, because it will probably say nothing specific, announce no real sanctions, propose no structural reform, and at its core will be saying exactly what this system has always said, that the problem exists, that it's terrible, and that they have no intention of solving it.